And welcome to another week of NerdFlow Podcast. This is issue 133 of NerdFlow. This is the quarantine edition. NerdFlow Podcast.
Yay.
Because, a lot of us ain't been nowhere. Some of us.
Yeah, like me. Y'all speak for yourselves.
You in particular, because, your lupus is an autoimmune disease. You got to stay inside, bruh.
I've been staying inside, man. Plus, I hate it here. Every time I try to go to the store, there's nothing there. These folks be restocking. Then it's the folks that be restocking be calling their friends and stuff. Yeah, man, y'all coming by out for everything. Man, I just wanted to go get some meat. I was looking for some pork chops, some chicken, get me some shrimp and ground beef and some smoked sausage because I planned on making some jambalaya. Was looking for some, stuff for some, cornbread. I couldn't find none of this stuff I needed. I hate it here right now.
Man.
Well, it's like that everywhere, though, dog.
Yeah, people everywhere, man, are just overbuying. Overbuying more than what they need.
I hope power go out everywhere, and everybody that bought up all their food spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what? All I got this to say for everybody that bought some meat. I bet not see y'all in the stoves when 4th of July hit. That's all I got to say. When it comes time to barbecue, you better not be in the store buying nothing because you done bought every bit you need to go and barbecue with. So y'all need to. You done bought everything you need, so you don't need to be up in there inside the grill. You got to be.
Bro, I couldn't even find no ham or no turkey for to make a sandwich with, bro.
I wasn't trying to laugh at that one, but he ain't lying though.
He ain't lying.
He's not lying. He ain't lying. That's sad, man.
These are facts.
Bro, I was so desperate, man. I almost bought a can of Spam, man. But then I went over there, it wasn't even no damn Spam over there.
Oh wow.
Man, they ain't got no.
Negroes is buying no stuff when it ain't even no ramen noodles.
I was just about to say that.
Bro, beef gone. I saw this one dude in line. I was at Kroger, right?
I'm gonna look on the website.
I went up to the self checkout. I was getting ready to leave. This boy had a pack of beef ramen in his house. I was like, so you want it? So it's one of you.
But if I'm gonna buy noodles, I'm gonna buy beef, chicken, Oriental, shrimp. I'm just not buying the little creamy flavors or the spicy flavors. Bro, I was looking for I was looking for the actual Asian.
Are you to mess with the creamy chicken anyway? That don't even sound.
Nah, I don't dabble in them
creamy
type
chicken
thing.
ramen noodles. What that like?
I have no idea. But man, you know the actual Asian instant ramen that they selling on the Asian aisle. They ain't even had none of that, B.
Boys got desperate.
Damn. God damn. God damn.
I was just happy I was able to get some chicken stock. I found some rice noodles. But when I went to go get some scallions, my vegetables and stuff like that, all that stuff was gone. I'm saying, where you niggas start eating scallions?
Well, I mean, people, like I said, people overbuying, man. People are overbuying stuff they don't need, overbuying just, still waiting on that paper towel, that tissue restock. Nobody.
Man, they got signs on doors around here, no tissue, no water.
Water in here in Houston, water has been plentiful. Everywhere I go, if I need to grab some water, I can grab some water.
Yeah.
That's been literally the least of concern or anything like that. Going to look for butter. It's like, bro, why you buying all the butter? Like, really? Like
I already had plenty of butter, like
some
because
butters that you don't even really mess with, bro. It's like, bro, that's margarine. That's not even really butter. What you talking about? So it was like, but yeah. Before we get into, so you know, everybody's quarantined around the world in different places, different locations, and stuff like that. So I mean, we didn't want the show to like stop, because everybody needs some form of entertainment right now in this time, and we got people doing legit virtual parties with DJs and artists on Instagram all yesterday and stuff like that. So
man, Questlove, DJ D Nice, like Jamie Foxx been doing music online. Like for real, it's just been lit.
Yeah, so you know we want to kind of be that form of entertainment because you only can binge watch so much Netflix after you done watched everything that you planned on watching. And then you just start going down rabbit holes of stuff you just really didn't want to watch because you ain't got nothing else to do. But yeah, man. So we want to be that medium. You know, get your mind off of this COVID-19 shenanigans and all this stuff, man. It's super serious, but you know we want to kind of get you out of that. First and foremost, Facebook.com/NerdFlow Podcast is where you can go. That's the official Facebook page for NerdFlow Podcast. We got Twitter. That'll be twitter.com/NerdFlow. Instagram, NerdFlow Podcast, where you can also see any news that we may have on any of these pages. It's typically shared through all three of those social media pages. You can also check out NerdFlow Art on Instagram. Also, you can also send any ex-NerdFlow or NerdFlow Art over to nerdflowpodcast@gmail.com. We also have a YouTube channel. I've been on my YouTube game learning how to freaking tag our videos properly, and it's actually showing that it works because it's all according. You have to think like how somebody is searching for something, so it's working. So we're starting to see the views getting ramped up. We're on the road to 100 subscribers on the page and stuff like that. I think we're around about 44 subscribers right now, trying to hit 100 so we can get the URL. We also got the Facebook community page going as well. You can jump in there and get into some convos about anything nerd related, or if you just want to use us to stay in the know of what's going on in video games, anime, anything in nerd pop culture, we got you. And we got t-shirts on teespring.com. The link for that will be in the description of the show. So if you listen to us on YouTube or anything like that, this show does go live on YouTube literally probably minutes after we're done recording it live. And if you got YouTube Premium, you can listen to us on the audio version of YouTube, and you can also subscribe and give us a thumbs up on the video. And we got an affiliate going down with superhero stuff. If you just I don't know superhero stuff situation right now as far as it goes to shipping, or if nerd stuff is considered a necessity, but you know you can also buy some apparel from superhero stuff using our official affiliate link. It'll also be in the description of the show, and they'll kick us back a little bit something to help out the show. So all right, man. So I haven't heard anything from Comic Palooza like at all. I think they just in a holding pattern at this point. I think once April hits, we'll probably. I think once April hits, we'll probably hear something.
And they haven't been posting much either.
They ain't posted not a thing, not nothing. Shoot, they'll be lucky. Well, first of all, you know, this whole thing has to kind of lift, because if not, you ain't gonna have no celebrities, because they ain't gonna want to, because you know, there's a flight ban. Ain't nobody flying nowhere. Trying to get anybody, you know, celebrities ain't trying to get infected.
Yeah, because Idris Elba already said he got it, and his wife. I mean, I guess I don't know. I ain't married. I don't know, but she contracted it from him because she wanted to stay with him while he was dealing with it. So now she got it too. Said she just wanted to be with him. Like if my significant other had a guy to give my situation health wise, be like, all right, so if you want me to stay with you, we might as well end this now because I can't take no chances, and that'd be real selfish on your part.
Well,
if you want me to stay with you,
your particular situation is like way different. Your situation is almost in the same category as, let's say, if a person that is a cancer survivor is probably a greater comparison because they have a weak immune system from chemo and all that stuff, and their significant other catches it. That person who survived chemo, it is in their best interest to like get out the house ASAP because they have a low immune system, or and then for you, you can't. I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you had a significant other and let's say she contracted it. I'm like, bro, you got to go because she gonna be widowed if you don't. Because that crap
call
really.
For Dr. Babe, I got coronavirus. All right, don't come back to my house.
I need you.
Stay where you at. Your stuff will be outside waiting on you.
I pack your bag. Just go to the door. Be in the garage. You know what? Don't even go there. Just outside.
Like, you're not finna kill me.
Yeah, anybody with weak immune system, people who with asthma, because it is respiratory related and stuff like that, they gotta be real careful, man. But let's get into some stuff to get. I don't want to.
Hey, I just gotta get this job, this joke out on Snap, because he working hard, man. My boy still like the schools closed, all the events closed down. Snap job looking like Drago from Rocky. If he dies, he dies.
See, that's the thing. Like, until today, that is, we had all the stuff that people were looking for, from face shields, face masks, and gloves. But today, from what I found out, they donated it to the hospital. So, now don't get me wrong, we got ours, but as far as anybody looking to buy some, well, they are screwed.
Yeah, man. PPE is at an all-time, like people really, really out here, like hospitals, clinics, they like really need PPE bad. So, like, and if you don't know what PPE is, personal protection equipment, but, yeah, they really need it bad, man, because like face mask and stuff like that is running low.
Yeah, true that. Who is it? Haynes has actually got into. They've kind of shifted their manufacturing efforts and they're starting to manufacture. What do they call N95? They call this what they call
N90. I think the mask N95 mask.
Yeah,
face mask.
So they switched over to manufacturing those. There's a vodka company here in Texas, out of Austin, that's actually they switched their efforts over to manufacturing hand sanitizer. I was like, well, damn, that's a way to swing things there.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if you consume vodka, just think, hand sanitizer, vodka. The more you know.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So we want to try to get your minds off it. We're gonna probably keep the COVID-19 talk to probably like the beginning part, and then. But if you don't want to hear any of that, just kind of fast forward a little bit, and we'll be over and done with it. We're just gonna talk about some stuff that got pushed, either just out of the way, or this whole thing with like Amazon Cinema and all this stuff. Cause there's a lot of movies that either ain't coming out. Well, they're not coming out this year, or they're just on indefinite hold, or they just got snatched out the theaters. And well, there ain't no theaters really. Honestly, they're in theaters in theory, but can't nobody go see them. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. So we got what? Okay, so yeah, I was telling you, we was talking. The Invisible Man is out on Amazon Prime Cinema, which is like a new service that they rolled out of nowhere. So it's like $20 to rent. I assume that's probably the going rate to rent these movies that are
$20 to rent the movie.
Uh-huh.
So rent for how long?
Most rentals, if it's in the terms of rentals, most services, if you do, so for example, if you rent a movie let's say you rent a movie like just a standard movie that's supposed to be on digital, rental purposes work. If you press play on the movie, you have, I think it's 24 to 40 hours to watch it if you press play on it. But if you don't press play on it, you have up to 30 days to watch it.
I'm talking about for $20 though.
That's what I'm telling you. It's probably the same. It's probably the same terms. The same terms as they do normal rentals digitally.
Young is like, bye.
Boy, Fire Stick is on fire.
You got to find one first, bro.
I got one.
No, I'm just saying for those who don't, or for those who don't have all the electronic stores and on Amazon, that probably ain't that might not be a necessity for them. Who knows? If it's their product, they might be classified as an essential item for you to order.
Let me go to Prime Video right quick because I got Amazon Prime, but I need to see how long.
I'm telling you, rentals, like digital rentals, are typically, if you press play, the rental period starts. If you don't press play on the movie, you have a whole month to watch the movie. That's why I used to always be mind boggled when people would go stand at Redbox and pay the money for Redbox. They don't watch it, and then they'll probably collect all these fees when you could literally do the same thing on your TV, Apple TV, PlayStation, Xbox, rent it, don't watch it, and you have it for a full month and you only pay one time.
Let me see.
Sir, we're not gonna mention that other gaming system right now. I really don't want to hear that name.
Oh, Microsoft?
Yeah, I don't want to hear that name right now.
They ain't do nothing to you, man. They just soft.
Oh, they didn't.
They're just soft. That's all. Their whole community of gamers are kind of soft like that. My coworker. Cover your mouth, bro.
I'm in this house by myself.
For you reverse infect yourself.
But I ain't gonna lie though. That whole in demand stuff. Because I remember before we got on, I was watching wrestling with all this empty arena-ness and whatnot. They had a movie that's they said in theaters and on demand. So yeah. When was Mulan supposed to come out this month? It's supposed to be in what, this week?
Was it March or was it May?
Yeah, March 26th was the day, I believe.
Oh, it was. Okay, so it was this week. Okay. I doubt.
Oh, Onward.
I doubt. Yeah, Onward comes out April 3rd on Disney Plus, so I'm just gonna wait for that.
I'm trying to see if Rise of Skywalker already out on digital. Why it's not on Disney Plus?
That may be they gonna hold that one to the chest for a little bit, bruh. They ain't getting no date on that one at all. Trust me, people checking. But yeah, so what else is I know Sonic is gonna Sonic is gonna hit digital services early. Bad Boys for Life is hitting on the 31st. Trying to remember what the other ones were that had recently came out. I know Bloodshot that literally just hit the movie theaters. That's already gonna be available on digital very soon too. No words on. Well, I think beforehand we were speculating about Black Widow, but Black Widow has been pushed. I think it would be kind of cool if Disney just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna put this on Disney Plus," and just either that or put on Disney Plus and there's like a outside feed you have to charge to watch that particular one or something. I know a lot of people I've talked to said they would even watch it if they did do that. They will pay.
I'm stuck on these $20, man. I'm trying to see.
Well, okay, so
$20. Did you know that's the price of a DVD? I might as well own the movie.
Let me school you on something. So I know everybody was like, I know Tink had asked the question in our group chat. She was like, kind of like wondering, because they rolled it out pretty quickly and doing that. Well, I'm in electronics as a professional, whatever, and so they've been trying to do this since probably before the tens of the 2000s began. DirecTV had a similar platform going. They actually still do, but DirecTV actually charges you $30. So they've been trying to do this for quite some time, to trying to push digital, push movie theater movies into digital, or either like get them all at the same time. There's actually a manufacturer called Kaleidoscape that's like, they do like movie servers and stuff like that, but they have like a direct relationship with movie studios, and when you stream through their servers, their quality is on the it rivals actual physical actual Blu-ray disc, because there's always some loss in data when you stream on certain services and stuff like that, compression and all that good stuff. But yeah, so they've been working hand in hand with studios for like years with their service, and they've been trying to work on the exact same thing, trying to offer it like day one through their service. So I wonder if it's an actual thing going right now since the corona thing, but I won't know that unless I go to work, which I ain't doing that for 2 weeks. But anyway, but yeah, so those movies are coming out. No word on what'll be coming soon or anything like that as far as for the movies that got pushed until this thing blows over. But also some other things that happen. Snap. So, how are you feeling about these empty arenas shows? I'm telling you from my perspective right now, Raw and SmackDown sucked like ass.
How can I say this? Like
AEW was fired to be empty arena because they actually had people that worked for them in the crowd, which made more sense than anything.
My thing is, could you just like imagine no crowd being in the arena and Stone Cold or The Rock was walking out?
That happened last week, bro. The Rock,
Stone Cold
did come out, and then he did a call and response of something at the end of the show, and these fools literally cut to the freaking crowd that has nobody there. I'm like, y'all some dumbasses. It was the best thing in the world. I was like,
why the hell was Stone Cold coming out? I know his old ass ain't wrestling no more.
316 day, because that's part of his catchphrase, 316. And last week was the 16th of March, so 316. Yeah, but that ain't the big issue. That ain't the big issue. WrestleMania is supposed to be happening for 2 nights in an empty arena.
I don't know why they chose 2 nights for the empty arena, and I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling that they trying to do a New Japan and do a 2-night thing and make it, grand, but like, bro, y'all ain't got no audience right now, so why you trying to do that?
I'm saying, man, I don't know.
Well, a lot of the matches that are planned they're going into more of, I say, more off-site type of matches, is from what I'm hearing. So like, because like the Fiend and Cena match is supposed to be taking place in like they're saying like some type of warehouse type match, I guess, to kind of to take it out of the element of the crowd actually being there. I think they kind of slowed out from AEW, just to be honest here, because AEW's doing, street fight and parking lot brawl, and then another type of match that's not really required to have a crowd there in a sense. So I'm like, y'all slow that.
I feel like Vince McMahon should just like
you
bro,
cancel the XFL. You cancel all the games of the XFL in a heartbeat.
Like, you should have just canceled wrestling.
He ain't gonna do that, man. It's too much pride.
There's
a lot of stuff he won't do.
Royalty, answer me this question. Was this true? Did they show the Royal Rumble match from this year?
Bro, yes, they showed the entire freaking Royal Rumble with commercial, which made it freaking 2 hours long. I did not watch Raw, but this is what I know. As soon as I saw the Royal Rumble come on when they announced, I was like, bro, I'm not finna sit here and watch this match that I just watched like weeks ago.
2 months ago.
I was like, no. That's literally the only thing I've watched like in entirety is AEW. I just wanted to see how they were going to present the whole empty arena thing. And honestly, everybody said they knocked it out the park because they were smart about it, because they actually took talent that wasn't on the show and put them in the crowd to make a even legitimate little bit more noise than, hearing freaking camera people call back and forth. in freaking gorilla position. Like, come on, man. Just saying. But I did hear though in Japan though, like Stardom and New Japan might be ramping up because it's clearing up over there, the Corona thing. So they might be going back to arena show. That may be the saving grace for any wrestling fans that want to see shows with people in it.
I need Japan to clear up so the new season of Bleach can come on and finally come out. So, yes, there's a new season of Bleach coming.
I don't watch Bleach, but for those fans that love Bleach, yeah, there you go.
You don't watch Bleach? Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, look, we don't all consume the same content, okay? Don't. You the anime guy, okay? I get you watch Bleach, okay? We digress.
It's almost sacrilegious.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about some stuff I don't watch, some stuff I haven't played that people would probably freaking, you a gamer? Like, no, I just have stuff I like. Everybody has stuff they like. So, PlayStation 5 spec reveal. It's literally what it should have been called, but so PlayStation 5
which was not meant for everybody. If you do not understand technical jargon,
that's exactly what I'm gonna leave with. Like, if you don't understand, like, this is for the nerds. This is for the people who understand, you know, the flops and the bits and all this other stuff. And then, like, right after it happened, I was kind of like watching my social media feeds, and people was just upset. I just want to hear the price and see what it looks like. That wasn't what that was for.
That was not what that was. Then I see people. They're like, "Oh, PlayStation 5 gonna be trash. They ain't even have no good feature. They ain't even list no good features."
Okay, like, so I'll because I actually wrote on this on my blog about this whole thing with the 5 thing. But okay, so here's how I think this is how they're playing this. Okay, let's go back some years. PS2, hottest console out at the time, was riding high, right? And they're going into the PS3, and PlayStation was like, my shit don't stink, and they dropped backwards compatibility, fat PS3 for $600. People was like, oh no, that's too high. I don't want to pay for that. I'm just gonna buy me an Xbox because it's cheaper. Fast forward to this year, PS4 has literally broken record and is about to freaking lapse the PS2 in sales. They're in the same position as they were before. They don't want to play the hand that they played, which is making a powerful console and then having to charge legitimate cost for it, which is they should charge legitimate cost for it. But
they said that like the dude said that he was like, we don't want to make the same mistake we made with the PlayStation 3.
Thank you. And so everybody knows, despite people can put all the infographics up on Facebook groups and all this stuff all day, all they want, because that's exactly what people have been doing, comparing specs to specs. At the end of the day, price is king.
Pretty much.
It showed that back then when the PS3 came out versus Xbox 360, price is king. Now, lo and behold, at the end of that generation, PS3 still beat the Xbox 360, but it took a while for them to beat them. If you go look at the actual sales, PS3 did beat them, but overall through the generation, Xbox 360 was smoking that ass just because it was a cheaper console. So Sony's not going to put themselves in the same situation as they were before and have to charge a higher price point. They are waiting for Xbox to say the price. It is the freaking video game Cold War right now in this generation, because Xbox has put all their cards on the table and everybody's like, oh, it's going to be, but guess what? Xbox ain't done yet. They still ain't told you what games they got. And they already said they ain't gonna launch no exclusives for the first year.
And then he said you got Nintendo just sitting over there in the corner doing the shawty low saying, I'ma do me.
Always. That is always their motto.
Nintendo ain't paying attention to none of this, bro. They're just like, yo, we gonna ride the wave on our Switch.
Exactly. Come on, get Animal Crossing, and we gonna go on about our day.
Right. Like, they ain't playing, like, Nintendo just like, yo, we got these little kids sold up right now. Because you think about it, it's like I often forget that my Switch has a touchscreen. I often forget that. And,
the Switch has internet sometimes, but anyway.
But like real talk, like I forget that I can get other apps on my Switch because I like go in and I play my games. Like I'm used to the fact that my PlayStation has different apps and stuff, but with my Switch, I just go play my game. Like I don't even like worry about going to YouTube or nothing like that.
Yeah, same. Well, I use my son.
Even though it shows in 4K, that I was shocked that it, But yeah.
But yeah, man. So it's just really like people, like, man, calm down, man. They're gonna play the slow game because on top of that too, with this whole coronavirus thing, man, there is no E3. Everything's gonna be told from a digital standpoint. They weren't gonna be there anyway, so
I don't know if they were.
Yeah, so I mean, they're playing, and actually the I guess the so-called conference that we saw this past week was supposed to be for GDC because I actually did say it was supposed to be for GDC, which everybody pulled out of that once this whole thing just started going downhill real fast. But it's like PlayStation people, gaming people, calm down, man. It's like I know gamers just want to like. You can't go.
No,
to
it wasn't PlayStation people saying that the game was gonna suck. We know who the folks was saying the game was gonna suck. It was Xbox people who just want some reason to put Xbox on a pedestal.
Again, Microsoft is doing. Don't get me wrong. Gamers are going to. My stance on this is if you're a gamer, like hardcore gamer, you're gonna get both. The cheaper one you may get first, or whatever you are accustomed to, you're going to buy first.
I know Snap going to agree with me, but this is how I feel about Xbox players. Xbox players like the dude in the group that's got the ugliest girlfriend, but he trying to put that pussy on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, preach.
So, that's just how I feel about Xbox people, man. Same way I feel about y'all iPhone people. Y'all got the ugliest girlfriend, but y'all just still trying to put it on the pedestal.
Let's see some other things from the
you trying to change it quick.
Some other things from the PS5 reveal. It will be backwards compatible for
like where you was going with that? You trying to start something?
No, I'm just being truthful.
So about this backwards compatibility?
Yeah, backwards compatibility. The PS4, it will be backwards compatible for PS4 games. How they stated, they've been looking at the metadata from the games that everybody's been playing. It's going to be really the top, I can't remember the exact number of games that it's going to have, but it's going to have it's going to be compatible with like a lot of the top PS4 games.
Like God of War, like pretty much the ones that sold the most.
Yeah, if there's a greatest hits red case in the store for it, then 9 times out of 10 that's gonna be on PS5.
Yeah.
And actually, for some of us who invested in digital when the PS4 came out, it's gonna be really good for us because we don't really have to rebuy anything. I know for those who either have like a large physical collection, that's one thing, and they have them to play. But if you you went and traded your games in, you're gonna end up probably rebuying because they're gonna a certain company gonna jack the price up on them because they still relevant on the new next year.
Long Final Fantasy VII play on there. Look, which I know it's going to.
Yeah, I'm buying digital, so I ain't worried. I mean, I got like a really large library.
Hold on, say it again.
Say what?
I said Long Final Fantasy VII play on the PlayStation 5, which I know it's going to do.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is though. I don't doubt that. Not one bit.
But speaking of Final Fantasy VII, let's talk about GameStop because I have a question. So I kind of like pre-ordered it, but I didn't pay full price for it. and GameStop not letting people in the stores. So like I want to go finish paying for my game, but I don't know if I can. Anybody have any information on it?
I'm guessing you curbside paying.
Snap, you usually have time to go by GameStop. What's the word? Like I know they're not keeping like at least 10 people in the store at a time.
Oh
no, they curbside now.
Oh, they curbside, bro. So if you were to sit here and you want something from GameStop, it's basically like you got to buy it offline and you let them know you coming to pick it up, and they bring it out.
I think that may have changed because I think that I saw something earlier, and I think they may have like literally shut all stores down and it's only just digital at this point. Hold on, because I think I saw that like earlier today, like tonight actually. Let me see.
It probably did.
Okay, yeah. So this is 1 day ago. Beginning today, 3/22, we'll be offering a contactless delivery service called Delivery Door at all U.S. Store locations where state and local laws allow. For more information, how we will continue to serve, and please below, click here. So
I'm gonna have to go and contact GameStop to see about. Okay.
Yeah, so it says basically the press release said also. Let's see. I don't want to read over the part I just said. You can also continue having items delivered to your doorstep through GameStop.com or GameStop mobile app. We are currently unable to accept any returns or exchanges. We will be adjusting our exchange return policy to allow more time to return recent purchase once stores are reopened. We have temporarily suspended our product trade-in service. We have reduced the store's operation hours from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So. And that started yesterday. So
I knew about the 8 p.m., but
they still didn't answer my question.
What about when it comes to your game and stuff like that?
Trying to finish paying for it.
See what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask my friend who works there and see what she has to say about it. Cause I had the same type of thought. Cause I remember I had said that it was like, what about paying off these games that we can pre-order? Like, how are we gonna go about that? And I'm trying to remember what she said, but I'm gonna text her tonight and ask her about it. But I just remember her telling me that's how they're gonna operate until further notice that whatever it is you get, you're gonna have to probably call up them and whatnot. Now, something tells me if you already pre-ordered the game, you just call them, just tell them about your information that you don't normally tell them if you have to register. They'll probably pull it up and you'll probably go from there. So that's what I think is going to probably end up happening. You're going to have to tell them exactly, like, you pre-ordered this game, they'll log in, find it, and go from there probably. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how that works and how they roll. That, it's definitely a kind of hard one to figure out. Especially, well, I mean, like I said, it's probably curbside, and they will probably just have to, if they have a mobile POS system that they'll use, and kind of, if you're trying to pay.
Like if you got, like they probably, like if they switched it over to where you could finish paying for it, like swiping in an iPad, like using Square or something.
Yeah, I was like mobile, like a mobile POS
that's what
system.
I think gonna happen.
If they have anything like that, they're doing a lot of that stuff curbside. If they're not having to go back into the store to do it, and they're doing mobile POS, I don't see it should be, if they've planned ahead to have a mobile POS system available to them to do that, then it should be an issue. But then they had planned to be open and all that good stuff. Anybody like hear their conference call? Like for one guy, a YouTuber, he actually somehow got into their conference call and listened in on it. You should YouTube that. It's quite eye-opening of how they think. Shows, games, animes, and movies. We are quarantined, and what is everybody watching, and what are some things that I know I've seen a lot on my Facebook timeline, social media, like people looking for recommendations of things to watch and things to play. Let's go do a round table. What's some things people would recommend people playing, watching, all that good stuff.
Well, I know The Witcher, Lucifer.
And those will be found on Netflix, people.
Yep, and that's Netflix for you.
If you never, go ahead, team. My bad.
My Hero Academia. That's pretty cool. I'm an OD, so I gotta put Grey's Anatomy. It's really crazy right now.
Yeah, you got like 16 seasons of that to watch.
Exactly.
Good luck.
I kid you not. I watched 8 seasons in like 3 months.
See, that's women for you, man. They binge stuff in ungodly ways.
I've never seen one episode of that show.
I have. My wife watches it a lot.
Oh, I love it. I am a fan.
Well,
I mean, like How to Get Away with Murder. If you want to just go with the same lady that produced that show, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal.
Never seen that neither. Never watched Scandal neither.
They're both very good. Those two are both very good shows. I'm not saying that Grey's isn't. I'm not going to go back and watch all of that. I've watched How to Get Away with Murder from the jump, and I watched Scandal from the jump, but it's no longer going, so you can kind of watch that in completion. Also on Netflix.
Well, my list is, if you never got a chance to watch the whole Game of Thrones series, now is a great time.
Yep.
You can go check out what I've been watching. Like, I've been watching Black Clover as far as anime. I've been watching Boruto, My Hero Academia. Well, I had already finished the first couple of seasons of that, while they were running. But, ain't nothing wrong with watching over, because I done started watching Dragon Ball from the beginning. So, yeah, and I'm not talking about Z. I'm talking about Dragon Ball from the beginning.
1980s.
Yeah. Tell them what you're watching on. You watching on Hulu?
No. I actually got the uncut regular episodes of it. Like the originals.
What you watching though?
Oh, they downloaded. Like I had these for years. Like before streaming sites.
Okay.
Like,
so you can probably catch those on like just to give you some sites, people. I would say Verve. Hulu does have some Dragon Ball episodes, but Verve would probably be your better source, because you can probably get all of it more likely, because they're associated with Funimation. So.
But I just checked with Hulu. They don't have like any of the English dub. They have the subs.
Yeah, but if you want like the Japanese, the Verve would be your better place to go.
Yeah.
See, I got the original Ocean dubs for Dragon Ball. So, like I had these back when I had these. I downloaded these, the whole seasons of Dragon Ball back.
Did you say you had these when you had DSL? I thought that was about to come out your mouth.
That's when I downloaded them. Like, it took me like 3 days to download every episode of Dragon Ball.
There's like early 20-something and a teenager like, what the hell is DSL? What is that?
Yeah, so,
and imagine a world where if you're on the internet and somebody pick up the phone, your internet connection gone.
Yeah.
Mind blown. Okay.
That was dialed up. Right. What else you can watch? Criminal Minds. That's a great show to catch up on. Law and Order SVU, Chicago PD. Like I'm like into all these shows, so I've been trying to catch up. Really been trying to catch up on SVU because I'm so behind on it.
All shows my wife watches. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have? I'll kind of cover the game spectrum a little bit. Also a little bit of movies. I'm gonna go for my personal collection of stuff that I need to catch up on myself. I would say watch Altered Carbon season 1 and 2. Season 2 is fire. Just came out. Catch up on the Netflix Marvel shows that are still on there as well. There's a lot of people I talked to that did not follow up and watch Luke Cage season 2. What is wrong with y'all?
They call him Bushmaster.
Boomba Clot. Let's see. As far as video games, The Witcher, again, 200 hours of gameplay. You can't go wrong. It's super cheap right now. If you are a PC player, Epic Game Store tends to do a similar service to like PlayStation Plus, but it's nothing you have to pay for. They just give you games for free every month just for the hell of it. Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs is on Epic Game Store for free. And then on Steam, the original Tomb Raider, not the PlayStation version, but the remastered current Tomb Raider games we have now, that's free on Steam right now. See what else on. That's some good games to. I mean, you can always fall into Grand Theft Auto if you want to. That's been around forever. Let's see. I mean, you got a lot of free to play games and stuff like that. You got Warzone is free to play if you're a Call of Duty fan and stuff like that. I know a lot of people been loading that up because that's free. Let's see. Trying to think some games that you just got like a lot of longevity. PlayStation standpoint,
if you got PlayStation Plus, you can get Sonic Forces and Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is a good one. Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah.
God of War, I'm about to say Heavenly Sword. No, I meant Horizon Zero Dawn. I always get those two titles like intertwined. But no, I mean there's a lot of stuff you can consume like right now if you just trying to catch up on The Boys. If you haven't ever watched that show before, if you got Amazon Prime, that's a good show to watch on Amazon. I don't want to leave. I'm trying to leave some services out. Disney Plus, you can really watch pretty anything that's nostalgia to you. DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Smart Guy.
This morning for me was, well, like I've been up like forever, but like was pretty much Marvel movies. Yesterday was all the Star Wars movies. So,
speaking of Disney Plus, I got to talk about this because I discovered this upon me just like low because I attend with my boys and I get home from work and we just like trying to find something. I always load a Disney Plus first, and I found this Future Avengers show, and I posted about it on the community group. It's a good show, man.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It's what I've always kind of visualized. Like, man, what if Marvel actually did like a Japanese anime style type of show? And it's
but they've been had them though.
Yeah, that's what I know because even the ones
like
that's
X-Men.
the ones on Crackle. So Crackle is another service you can go down. It's a free service, and you have like the X-Men, Blade, Wolverine, and Iron Man, like anime style type shows on there. I'm actually probably gonna go do that this week, honestly, and go watch those shows again. But no, Future Avengers is a really good show. Very well done. Has the authentic anime feel to it. The Avengers are seen in this world as the bad guys in a lot of circles because it's like a Hydra world.
Not really. It's just in the beginning episode.
In the first episode, because they do like the little fight ring and they just like villainize the hell out of them.
And it was just from the perspective of the main protagonist of the show.
Yeah.
But like, I kept watching it, but I was really annoyed by him in the beginning.
Oh, you talking about what's his name?
Makoto,
yeah.
I was really annoyed by him. Like,
let me tell you about this dude that voices Tony Stark though. That for a whole second I had to go IMDb that man. I'm like, hold on, this sounds too much like Robert Downey Jr. Hold on a second.
Why does it sound like Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool?
I know. Because I'm like, that's why I was like, dude, hold on a second. Let me go. Because that dude, I'm like, and first of all, in the first couple of episodes, Iron Man is an asshole. I just want to say that.
I mean, we talking about Tony Stark. That's his nature, though. It wasn't toward the end. It was more towards the end where Tony really started becoming a likable human. But
the beginning, bro, it was just
no. I'm talking about like towards the end of his life. Even in the Avengers movie, even in the comic book, it was towards the end, like after Pepper softened him up.
Yeah.
But like in the beginning, nothing about Tony said loving caretaker that is gonna look at the kids. Nothing said
because when
about
Makoto broke into his house, oh bro, it was just freaking insult after insult. I'm just like, damn, Tony. So, but yeah, I would say definitely go check that out. That's new on Disney Plus, actually. But like I said, it's 26 episodes. It only has one season called Future Avengers. I would say go check it out. I was kind of underwhelmed by, Wasp being part of that, but I could.
Yeah,
felt like they.
But I like how they brought the different characters in, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Bro, they made, and I know he was big in the comic books. Once you see Chadwick Boseman play Black Panther, you don't see like that huge stature. But in the cartoons, in the comic book, Black Panther, like especially in this anime, like they drew Black Panther huge as hell. Like
he's a tall Black Panther.
Like Black Panther is like look like he's about 6'7". He can bench press like 1,000 pounds. Like
I haven't made it that far in. But
I didn't watch the whole season.
No, I know you have. I'm gonna finish watching it this week though. Let's see what else, man. I want to say it's. Huh? What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Finna get into the Netflix. I got a list of stuff that I'm watching and stuff that I know I need to catch up on. I know you only said Castlevania, and then I keep this advertisement for Beastars on Netflix.
Yeah, I need to check that out. Everybody been talking about that.
Yeah. So that's gonna be
Hulu.
Week. I'm gonna get into that.
When I first saw it, I was just like folks talking about Beast Wars again. It's a new Beast Wars out. Then I had to go back and look at it, like really look at it, and say Beastars. I was like, okay.
Cause like the trailer threw me off at the very beginning of it, and then I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute, ain't no humans at all in this series. Like everybody's an animal or something. I'm like looking at the description, the world of beasts, they're all kind, they coexist. So it's kind of like an anime version of Zootopia or something like that.
Oh, that don't sound like that might catch my attention.
Too much.
You screwed it up for me when you said anime version of Zootopia.
Look, that was just my description. I'm like, I just see animals, okay? Once they coexist together.
Why do you hate cartoons?
Huh?
You said Zootopia. I was like, why do you hate cartoons?
I don't hate cartoons. Like
you hate computer animated films. Certain human. Oh yeah.
Let's just put it this way. You got things like Frozen. Hated it. Moana. Hated it. Disney just, in my opinion.
You know why? Because you have nieces that make you watch it ad nauseum 30 million times.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all, we probably never heard this story before, but just to refresh, when the first Frozen came out, I think my niece was what year Frozen came out, the first one? Anyway.
It was probably about 2-3 years. Maybe.
My mom downloaded Let It Go on her iPad for Kylie. Kylie had a karaoke machine that you could put an iPod in. Kylie dropped the iPod in the karaoke machine and sung Let It Go for hours on hours on hours on end for almost 2 years straight. So excuse me if I don't mind if I want to punch Elsa in the face.
Point taken.
I need to catch up on the Twilight Zone.
man, it's kind of hard for me to want to justify subscribing to CBS Plus.
Man, I just can't subscribe to CBS. It's just not gonna happen.
So, did you finish Devin?
Huh?
Did you finish it?
I never watched it, but I couldn't bring myself to subscribe to it. It's just,
but you know,
have enough.
You know, a show that's good that I've been watching on Fire Stick though. I haven't found Twilight Zone on the Fire Stick, but Picard is actually a pretty good show.
Who?
Picard, the Star Trek show about Captain Picard.
Oh yeah, I heard that's really good. That's kind of what the launch pad for that whole thing is, and they slowly added more stuff to it, but it's just like for them to kind of like they have to draw people into it. I mean, I get how Netflix, you know, it's only on Netflix. Netflix doesn't have a network. CBS y'all do, so you kind of have to. I'm almost gonna say y'all kind of want to put that stuff on your channel. Just to drive traffic to the service. You can't just exclusively put it on the CBS, you know, app or whatever, because y'all ain't Netflix. Just saying. Y'all CBS, y'all been around for a long time, but Netflix didn't have a network, so that's the only medium they have, and so you kind of have to. People already invested in Netflix as it is. So.
Oh, some other shows you can catch up on. Big Bang Theory. If you never watched it, Big Bang Theory is a great show.
I think that's coming to HBO Max too. I think they moved that. Is it off of Netflix now?
I got one for y'all. Tink, you still with us?
She up there, but I don't know if she can hear or whatnot.
Okay. A show that I didn't got into started from the beginning, and the new season is supposed to be coming out in April. That I find very interesting is Siren.
Siren?
Yeah.
Siren. Why does it sound familiar to me?
It's on Freeform. It's a Freeform show, but you can watch it on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's Disney property. Yeah.
Black Lightning you can catch up on.
Yes.
Charm you can catch up on.
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, they just came up
just
with
get the CW app, and they all, well, not all
not all of it.
How many seasons do they have on
They just got season 3 on CW app, and they just got season 2 of Charmed on the CW app right now.
Well,
yeah, but the cool thing about CW is
the Netflix season 3 of Black Lightning.
Yeah, because the cool thing about the agreement with CW and Netflix is that as soon as the season is over, the following week the show is on the full season. Previous season is on Netflix the next week. They don't make you. CW is not making you wait the entire summer till the new season comes out to make you binge watch it for the new season. They release it the following week because Black Lightning season 3 just ended like 2 weeks ago, and now it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the way this season of Charmed ended, but I mean it was still a good season.
That should be on Netflix now. Then when did it end?
A couple weeks ago. It ended before Black Lightning did.
Okay, so it's probably already on the full. That season is probably already on Netflix already. Then because that's part of that low lineup too.
My thing is, the only thing I'm really not... I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to get the show away.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I got one more, then I'm gonna close my list.
Okay.
But it says it's a limited series on Netflix that I know that looks really good. Is Netflix did the Madam C.J. Walker series.
I might have to check that out too.
Why?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I might need to go check that out also.
Okay. Well, of course. Well, since I am quarantined, I've been watching almost every video of all like the Bob Ross that they got on Netflix. I was just showing Young some of the paintings that I was doing, just going on the internet and on quarantine painting people.
Oh, Barario, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you a guy, and during this whole quarantine period, you should just I keep telling you, you should just load up Twitch and just draw. Just do it.
Like I learned how to paint trees from Bob Ross. I learned perspective from Bob Ross. Like my mountains, like landscape art, I learned how to do that from Bob Ross. And if anybody that went to junior high school with me, Like back then, we didn't call it middle school; it was called junior high school. But our art teacher, Mr. Dorsey, you know, you got to go through landscaping and learn perspective and stuff like that at school. And he was impressed that I already knew how to do that stuff, man. Because I sat up and watched Bob Ross for years, and even though he was doing it with
either catch him in the morning time, or was it in the afternoon when you would catch his show?
It was in the afternoon because he would still be on. He used, like, when I would get out of school, he would still be on PBS.
Right. And I hate it every time I miss an episode whenever he came on, because they only played one. Every time, it was just the timing when I was coming home.
Yeah, because probably when I was in elementary school, he was coming on late in the afternoon, and probably by the time you was coming along, they had probably shifted around, because I would get out of school and Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and Ghost Rider and all that stuff would be on, and Bob Ross would be the last thing to come on after all the kids then went to another channel.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised that boring dude kept my attention. I guess because I was in the art.
They run Twitch runs reruns of Bob Ross like it's ain't funny, and that dude got hella followers, which is mind boggling. Those old episodes. And they just like put them on Twitch.
But he show you, like, he's so in depth in telling you how to make these paintings come to life and how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Like,
and on top of that, he just has that voice that probably makes you want to fall asleep too.
Like the oil painting, because he used oil-based paint. Like it was like you can just look at the paint and see that it's oil-based.
Right.
But
a lot of people, they say they hate oil-based paint because it stays wet. You have to be patient and wait for it to dry.
Yeah, but the way Bob Ross was doing it, it blends colors the right way, though.
It does.
Like you can't blend right if your paint is dry. So, you know, that's why the oil, and you can't use a lot of it. You got to use it sparingly because, you know, if you got all that big gloppy paint and it's real, like it's a lot of it, it's not gonna blend right.
Right.
Man, I learned a lot about paint just then. All right, y'all. We're gonna get ready to bring this edition of NerdFlow Podcast to a close, man. Please make sure you guys subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. My birthday's coming up tomorrow, so if you do follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/IamRoyaltyGaming, I'll be doing a birthday stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday. But yeah, man.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. And then also into that, man, we'll be I got time, so we may be working out some streams once we work out our video situation. We can broadcast some other stuff on our Facebook page, so please make sure you guys do us the favor, go over to Facebook and follow the community page. We'll may do some stuff, man, because we at this point in time, until this whole virus thing gets figured out, we ain't got nothing but time. So, you know, got time. We can make some extra content.
So, Royalty, how about Wednesday we stream The Division in the morning time?
We can do that.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, then, y'all.
Stormbreaker.
Yeah. All right, so we'll bring it to a close, man. We will catch you guys for issue 134 of NerdFlow Podcast.
All right, we out.
They say, people,
don't play Xbox.
Wash your damn hands, bro.
Y'all make sure y'all wash your damn hands. Practice social distance.
Don't say that word. Just practice beating.
Stay the hell away from people.
I hate that word. I heard that word somewhere. We are not going to be part of that initiative of social distancing. Shut up. I hate that. I hate it so bad.
6 people, 6 feet.
6 feet, people.
Just wash your hands, man. Just keep do what you probably haven't been doing, which is wash your damn hands. And
man, don't cover.
And wash your ass, too. Wash your ass.
These are facts.
Don't just wash your hands. Wash your ass.
These are
Wash
facts.
your ass.
Make sure you use soap.
I hope so. I don't know what other form of things you can use.
And if you out there just using the bar soap, the whole bar soap on your body without no towel, that's gross.
Wait, What about a loofah?
You need to use something, but if you sit up, I'm not trying to go in the bathroom and see hair on the soap, man.
Oh man, sometimes you just get that hairy individual, man. Get on the soap regardless. Anyway, all right,
that's why I use body wash. That's why I use body wash. I refuse to use bar soap. I haven't used bar soap since like the early 2000s when I was at my mom's house.
That man see that one piece of hair on that soap, and he was in his head started wondering like, what part of his body did this hair come from?
Exactly. No,
may never know.
Oh man,
I've been washing my ass with nobody's pubic hairs.
We out.
Oh my god.
Oh,